Trouble and YouTube. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. It's good to see you all. I am in such a good mood, or as they say in China, Zhao Shen Hao. Oh man, 5 hours. 5 hours I spent. Yo, what's good, homie? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. No worries. We're gonna talk about that. But first off, what are your thoughts on that, homie? What are your thoughts on TikTok just magically coming back? Because I'm glad you said something. I actually had something prepared for you all. I was about to do introductions, but I guess we're gonna go ahead and get to the that topic. You know how like when Seth Rollins was all happy, and then all of a sudden he saw Cody Rhodes walk in the ring, and all of a sudden his laughter just went from. So all right, let's go ahead and get this topic on out the way then. It's cold. I'm gonna be dealing with this obnoxious weather for today and tomorrow. So let's do this. I'm also on Trovo, and as you can tell, I'm also on YouTube, and I am now on Red Note. I read the terms of service. I've been studying Chinese, so I'm gonna be watching another video on how to speak a little bit of Chinese. As a matter of fact, fun fact, I actually read a phrase book back in middle school, so really excited for this new beginning. Uh, I have a clapper now. Clapper's pretty much been popping off. Everything's good. So you have a good one. Oh, he's about to head off to bed. Uh, shit's just weird if you ask me. This year's already starting off on some weird backwards shit. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. But my thoughts, it's staged. And also, out of respect, whether you like the man or whatnot, Donald J. Trump is your president, and I want to say, welcome back to the White House. All I could say is, do what you promise. Do what you promise, and please leave the LGBTQ furries, bronies, leave those folks alone. Let them live their lives. They're not doing anything. Just let them live. Let them breathe. You know, there are bigger problems in this world, such as with inflation, gas prices. Let's focus on inflation. Let's focus on, providing relief for those in Gaza, creating peace with Russia. How about we focus on that? If we can focus on that, then we could, have a nice sit down about this. But the TikTok ban should have been like last on everyone's list, but apparently they want to focus on that one first. But anyway, before we get started, while I play Castle Crashers, I'm going to go ahead and just state one more time. Follow me on Clapper. Follow me on Red Note. I'm already getting some recognition over there. I've uninstalled the TikTok app, and I have no plans to come back. I'm putting myself on a 1 month hiatus on TikTok. But to those who are back and grinding on TikTok, welcome. But as everything's concerned, I'm just pretty much gonna get well acquainted with Red Note. So I'm prepared. There's a lot of nice individuals there. They're teaching me Chinese, teach a lot of people Chinese, and I just feel welcome there, man. So got the videos all set up. I'm gonna work on more videos, but for today, I'm just gonna stream till I pass out. Just gonna enjoy it. Hope you and family are staying warm, ready for snow showers. Hope it's not as bad like the last winter storm we had. Oh yeah, the winter weather has been incredibly brutal, my brother. It's been incredibly brutal. It has not been fun for any of us. I gotta say, it's great to be back on Trovo. I remember when I first streamed on there, it was an introduction stream, and then that was pretty much it because I was trying to like figure out like what do I do from here. I think I did like one stream, but that was it. And then once things started to get better over at Twitch, I figured, okay, I can hop on over to Twitch. But with me and TikTok and Twitch, I can definitely say with me and Twitch, as of right now, I quit that app. But and with TikTok, I I'm not gonna say I quit because I have way too many people that follow me there, and that'll be a slap in their face. I am just putting myself on a 1 month hiatus. So I'm not gonna go through the trouble of trying to find APK file, re-download the app, and all that stuff. I'm not gonna waste my time. Heck, I even told myself I'm not gonna attend a VR chat event that I usually attend just so I can, get back to stream and whatnot. And of course, the weather is way too cold, and my main focus is just staying warm and surviving today and tomorrow. I also canceled plans that I had for VR chat Monday and possibly Tuesday. Now, Tuesday or either Wednesday, I have to work on a video that has to be ready by next week. So it's just a lot going on. But anyway, 21st. But before we get to that topic, let me just go ahead, just get this on out the way. I'm gonna stop talking. I'll play this voice recording, and you all give your honest thoughts. Enjoy. TikTok is back, and the crowd goes wild. No one should really be shocked by this. Have a good night, my brother. Of people being excited, a lot of folks falling for it and just flocking back, or to really smart intellectuals such as myself who are trying to learn Chinese and its culture and stay on a red note. My best advice for you all is to play the waiting game. Do not go back to TikTok. Wait it out. Now, if you need to go there to just post or support your friends, that's fine. But I would tread very lightly on what you say from now on that app. A lot of people are so excited that TikTok's back, and then you got me, who is kind of extremely skeptical. First off, what's tomorrow? President Donald J. Trump's inauguration. Isn't it kind of odd that the app gets banned on the 18th, and all of a sudden it's saved on the 19th? The ban is pretty much extended to 3 months. Are you putting 2 and 2 together, or is it just me? I'm not going to state anything, but all right, hang on. To me, it's from what happened, it was a valuable lesson to me. If our government can literally take something as simple as an app away from us, can you imagine what they could take away from us if they could? Correct. Medicine, food. They could poison our water supply. Allegedly. I'm just saying allegedly. Allegedly. Don't worry. Allegedly. Allegedly. If they can do that, imagine what else they could do. So I don't know about you all, but I think we should learn a lot more from these third world countries and what their major pros and cons is with the United States of America. Because I believe by doing that and learning their languages, which obviously is something that, again, a lot of us intellectuals have been doing. Which reminds me, I need to watch that one-hour video later on. And others, I feel like that is what's going to bring about the unity. When you read a lot of books from former presidents and whatnot, you will be amazed at how many of them have learned from other cultures and how their past viewpoints of America and other countries immediately changed the moment that they got to see it for themselves. I say all of this to just bring these people's attention. What was the point of the ban if they could just easily have it extended? Money. They just wanted to send a scare. They just want to perform a scare tactic to the CEO of TikTok to let them know. All right. Just like what we do to these Americans, we can do it to you too. Now you're either going to comply or we'll do it again. And this time, there will be no extension. So technically, the rest is up to the TikTok CEO. He's going to have to sell the app. Or he's just going to have to truly say goodbye. Because I'm telling you, 3 months is not a long time. That's 90 days, people. 90 days. Now, while everyone is celebrating, I have spent 5 hours learning Chinese phrases and whatnot while I was at work. So it's a lot. I'm going to be doing a lot more of that, just learning Chinese, learn how to use Red Note. And it's just a lot that I need to do on my end, which is why I'm going to be separating myself from friends and whatnot for the next couple of days, just so I can focus because there's so much going on right now, and I can't afford to lose my focus because you know greedy corporations and governments just want a little app for billions and billions of dollars. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's just, you know, whatever administration was in charge of the band, just letting all of us know they have power over us and that whatever we like, we love and cherish, they can take it away. Whatever that you truly care about, they can take it away just like that. Just like that. So my warning to you all is I think the biggest hint is like restaurants and, you know, digital games or just like anything with the entertainment industry. Oh, you like this game? Oh, well, we could just take it away from you. Same with music and whatnot. Oh, you like the song added to your video? Yeah, we could just take that away too. We could just we could just plop it away. It's no longer yours anymore. It was never yours. You just bought, permission just to use it. It's ours, not yours. It's ours. Even if you happen to grow big and form a partnership with us, doesn't matter. It's still ours. Welcome to corporate America. I'm glad that people are seeing how these companies truly are now through TikTok. It's so sad that it took for this to happen with TikTok for people to finally wake up. But you know, rock stars, musicians, the good politicians of the past from both sides, motivational speakers, you know, civil rights activists, they've all been warning and stating the same things. And we, as the Americans, chose not to listen. And China has just been sitting in, behind the scenes, just, I don't blame them, laughing at us. I mean, I would do it too if I was Chinese. I would laugh too. Like, wow, how hate. But anyway, let's continue. To tread very, very lightly on what you say and what you do on TikTok and a lot of these social media apps. That's just me. Because one of the biggest rules of Red Note is do not disrespect their country. I mean, I think that's like another rule that I've also learned is no violence. Now, I don't know if they mean like simulated violence or just violence in general. So I don't know if they mean like fake fights. So so I guess that means no wrestling and or no MMA. And honestly, I get it. We all need like an app where or just somewhere like a safe space where we could just be at peace. And I get that. But you know, I understand. And and I do respect that rule. I get it. So it's like, well, what does that apply to games or whatnot? So it's just so much that, TikTok and Red Note are pretty much learning about, you know, the American culture. And it's just honestly a beautiful thing that they're seeing, what we're really capable of when we put our minds together and we stay unified. There we go. Oh my goodness. Give me a sec. Got him. Finally. Took out so much of my health. But yeah, I'm just going to continue. Common sense. It's like one of the biggest like rules when you work for any company. Don't disrespect or defame the company or the workers or the CEO and whatnot, or that can get you fired or sued. I mean, the fact that that's in the terms of service and the fact that we as Americans and whatnot, regardless of what country you're from, have to be reminded of that, it's mind blowing. I can definitely tell you this. I'm not shocked by any of this. I already predicted that a lot of this was going to happen. Now, I think my next prediction is that Red Note and TikTok are probably just going to have a little friendly competition over this. But that's just, I mean, again, it's business as usual, but that's just what I feel is going to happen next. This is honestly really intriguing, but at the same time, we people benefit from this because we get to learn so much more about their country, the good and the bad, and we get to learn a lot of Chinese. I see this as a win-win. A lot of people see this as a win-lose. Like, all right, people are telling me, hey, did you know that TikTok's back? I uninstalled the app. And I'm not coming back for a month because I need to use that month to focus on what I need to do IRL. I don't need no distractions from the government. I don't need no distractions from anybody. I gotta stay focused. I know what I need to do. Now, if you all are on board with this, I would do that. I'm not saying that, going back to TikTok's a bad thing. I'm just stating it. Pay attention, talk less. All right, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of the stream. And say changing. That just means I believe means thank you very much or thank you. I learned so much Chinese in one day that my brain is just like blown. How they was able to simplify the alphabet, whatnot, is just absolutely incredible. But anyway, but yeah, that's just pretty much my thoughts on it. Really nothing much to add. It's everyone's celebrating, but don't forget, it's still under a ban. It's just been extended to 3 months. Everyone's like, it's again. I need to do that meme with Captain Underpants where it's like someone gives the good news and then it's like a bunch of people just saying, "Hooray!" But this happened. Oh man, I need to do that. But it will require a lot of streamers to do it, and getting a hold of them and their schedule is honestly like pulling teeth. It's, you know, sometimes when you pull one tooth, especially like cavity, it hurts a little bit less than the other, if you catch my drift. Now, I have received lots of comments already talking to me about this with TikTok, finally coming back, and I'm just not falling for it. So, a lot of people tell me, hey, come back, it's fine now. And me, personally, I just put in my bio 1 month hiatus. I think that's the best route to go, me personally, so that way I can just stay focused. And to those who respect that, thank you so much. You are the real MVPs, and to those who don't, well, tough. And this also means I'm going to be probably taking a little bit more breaks from VR chat as well, because let's just be real, it's going to be a lot of, you know, folks on VR chat that, that are streamers or whatnot, they are going to talk about this to an extent. So, I don't know. So, to me, I think it's just best to just play the waiting game. Oh, he escaped. Oh, no, he didn't. When I was young, I used to feel empathetic towards you, but I'm older now, so I'm over it. Jeez, that was cold. So if y'all haven't already, I am over on Trovo as well. So make sure you check out my Trovo. Lurk there. And to those who are on my YouTube, howdy, hey, it's good to see you all. Welcome to the new era of Wilgans. After 3 years of streaming, I'm pretty much going to my 4th year. I moved on. Now, I know what a lot of y'all saying, but didn't you say this and this about YouTube and whatnot? I did. And I still mean what I say, and I still stand by what I say. But here's the thing. Things happen, people change, and, life happens. One moment you say you don't like peanut butter and jelly or tuna, and then 5 years later you like it. I've always had high hopes for everything that I see in this world, but I also have my criticisms. That's with every country, every state, even my own, every government, and even with people that I meet and talk to. I always have that what if scenario in my head. But it was pretty bad when I was young, but it's not that bad now that I'm older. What has helped me to not be that way was, once again, I don't keep saying this, was reading the Diagnostical Manual 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just listening more to people, which I've done since I was young. And just constantly keep learning and just never act as if I know everything. And when I do that and I keep myself this open, I learn so much and I benefit from it because I have access to all this information and I'm able to get along with pretty much almost everyone. Still, some people just get intimidated by individuals like that because they're like, oh wow, they're just trying to know everything. They're a threat and whatnot. So I mean, if that's how they feel, then okay. I mean, that's just I mean, that's how you feel. Then that's just how you feel. I can't change how you really feel about me or whatnot in general. But the gripes that we had. Here's the thing that people need to understand. The gripes that people had about social media is the reason why social media continues to advance and evolve. It's because people speak up. It's because people state what they don't like about an app. It's how the CEO, it's how the developers, it's how the company is able to improve upon the app. But if no one ever says anything is wrong with it, then it stays the same. So it's just an ongoing learning experience. Oh, maybe we push too far with the advertisements, or maybe we push too little. And then once that's pretty much all taken care of and whatnot, um, people just simply just evolve. We evolve through uniting. We evolve simply just by learning from one another and do our mistakes. That's just how the world works. That's just how it just keeps turning and turning and turning. We don't evolve just by trying to do everything right. We evolve by allowing ourselves to make mistakes. And YouTube and Twitch and definitely TikTok, probably one of the biggest blunders I've seen in quite some time with that, with what I've noticed from our government. Uh, I can definitely say when I mean blunder, I don't mean like blunder as in like success. Like no, it's very successful. I mean like blunder as in like with miscommunication. So bottom line is that's just how we are as people. We're gonna find stuff we don't like, but over time we will look back at it and be like, you know what, it wasn't that bad. So yeah, trust me. Me thinking about coming back to YouTube, yeah, not really. Me thinking about coming back to Troll. Troll was actually a plan B if things didn't change over on Twitch, which as you can see, things did not change over on Twitch, so here I am. And it's just great because again, people think, oh, you just stream because you want booty and whatnot. This is just, a passion project for me, and a great experiment, just to see who really cares and who's willing to stop by, say hi, or get to know me, and we can share interests and whatnot. Now, I will say this: when it comes to Red Note, I get that they want our IDs and stuff, but because I've dealt with that already with TikTok, I'm gonna wait until everything settles with both apps. And then once everything is in the clear, just like with VR chats, ID verification, once everything's clear, all the bugs and whatnot have been cleared. On the American side, not the Chinese side, on the American side, then I can kind of take like little, like smaller steps and be like, okay, I see that things are okay over here now. Let me just go ahead and just take a little bit of a step forward here and a little bit of a step forward here. But if I move too fast, then that's when errors occur. So I was listening to a very, very powerful motivational speech. And one of the things that the elder said was this. He stated, and I quote, the reason why certain people fail when they try to do the same thing someone else does is because they never not once asked that successor what all they went through and then challenge themselves to see if they're willing to go through the same thing, the same grind, but somewhat either more challenging or less challenging. But at the end of the day, it's going to be challenging, but you get what I mean. And most people simply just won't do it, which is understandable. Because in some cases, you're like, whoa, wait a minute, you lifted 1,000 pounds. Like, that could like tear up my body over time. Like, but I mean, when it comes to success, it comes risk. So if you're not willing to take the risk, then there you go. So me personally, I'm just happy that I am where I am. And another reason why I'm not worried about the whole trying to get a bunch of viewers and stuff anymore, because when I saw what our government did with TikTok, how they can simply just take something away, it made me think about, what if that was YouTube? What if that was Twitch? What if that was any streaming app? And it made me think, like, if they could simply take away TikTok just like that, I- like that, I had that realization, like a realization I've had since I was young. If they can simply take away TikTok, what else could they truly take away from us? And that's why I look at these social media platforms now and I'm like, I don't care about these views. I don't care about these numbers because it can just simply be taken away. It's their house, it's their rules. And if I don't follow their rules, they can just tell me, you're gone, you're banned. And I'm telling you, when I do get back on TikTok just to stream, it's going to be very minimal. I'm not going to do what I did last time. I'm not going to do the whole, um, you know, whatever, like 3 days and stuff or whatnot. There may be weeks where I just do 1 day, and that's it. Because from what I've seen, it was disgusting, man. I was disgusted. All that hard work that a lot of my streamer friends, acquaintances, and whatnot put into those apps, and you're telling me it can be taken away? It could just be gone? Just like that? There's just no way. That's what I was thinking about the whole time. It can be taken away. Just like that. Gone. And there would have been nothing that anyone could do about it. But to those that were smart and they figured out ways to simply just save their data, they were able to just transfer all their videos, add little edits here and there for like whichever app they choose to move to. And there you go. I have heard nothing but positive things about Red Note, and I am so happy that there's a lot of Chinese Americans that are simply just very helpful. They tell us like, hey, mate, don't forget, do this, don't forget, do that. Hey, just letting you know, we like your videos, but be cautious of this, be cautious of that, be cautious of make sure you add Chinese subtitles. Like, wow. Like my mind was just blown. Like this would be the first time that when I post a video, it's not gonna have English subtitles, it's gonna have Chinese subtitles or English and Chinese subtitles. So I got to learn how to do that. That's just going to be just like, wow, that's going to be pretty interesting. And, that's just pretty neato. But to anyone thinking that I'm just joining these apps because, oh, money, you're wrong. I do what I do because it's fun. That's the thing. So story time with why, okay? If this was Twitch, it would be redeemed. back in the day, right? When I first started streaming, my first stream, I can't remember what year it was. Oh yeah, I remember. It was with Princess Kitley. And I simply just played what was it? Destiny 2. I had no idea what I was doing. I've done all this research on streaming and what it takes to be a streamer. And I simply did like my very first collab with her. And I just played nothing but Destiny 2 and got addicted to Destiny 2. And then we played Halo. Actually, it was Halo 5, then Destiny 2. We just played those games back to back. And I've learned about what to say, what not to say, the responsibilities of being a mod. And, it was just such an incredible experience, just to have that. Um, and learning about, you know, the reason why certain items are limited time, whatnot. Like, and this was during a time where I was taking business classes and reading all these books and extra books and textbooks. So it was just awesome. I will never forget when I was streaming, it was just fun. I didn't care about being big. I didn't care about the sponsorships. We said whatever we want to an extent. Um, we just we were just being goofy. And the same went with me and my homie, Cable J Flame 454, who I've known for over 10 years now. That's what we did. He would stream and he would let me join, or I would just watch him and he would just, you know, talk and he would say what he has to say. And yes, if you heard me like curse, do apologize. I was just reading the I was just reading a comment, and of course, my homie, he's just very free spirited like that. I'm free spirited like that too, to an extent, but I'm trying to like stray away from using those words while I'm streaming. Now outside, I really don't care, but I don't know. It's just me. It's kind of strange because I lean towards both, but I do understand that I have multiple audiences that do watch my content. So there's just some folks that watch me and they can be younger, they can be older, and sometimes people just don't want to hear all of that stuff over and over again, those type of words. And that, I respect that wholeheartedly. But anyway, I just remember when it was just really fun. But would you believe if I told you that my first experience on Twitch was not a positive one? It started off with me just getting banned for saying hi. When I tell people this, they're shocked. I said hi, ban, hi, ban. I think it was like 6, 7, 10 people that did this to me. But one person um pretty much got me out of my shell and literally helped me just to say hi back. And it was great. I'll never forget that, honestly. With her and her sisters, who I call Senpai Mandy, surprisingly, who's still in my server, even though my server is now just an archive channel. It's it's great. It's great to see and hear all of that. Just the fact that the friends that you make in the past can still remember you from years later. So, so I've known Princess Kitley, Senpai Mandy, and my homie Cable and Raven Manuel for over 10 years. 10 years. And we went through it all. We vented, we cried, we talked about, the good, the bad, and we formed a powerful relationship. And those two alone, motivated me to say, you know what, I'm gonna get into streaming. But I didn't know where to start. I want to be educational. So here we go. But anyway, blah blah blah. Y'all already know. Y'all already know the story. But for those on Trovo, if you're interested in hearing more about my story on how I became a streamer, just simply let me know in the DMs and I'll gladly go over that story. I feel like I told the story so many times, and I know people get sick and tired of hearing the same thing over and over again, but yeah. I'm just glad to be in my warm home. I'm gonna probably make some hot cocoa, folks. Make some hot cocoa and some tea. That sounds good. Sounds real good right now. Hot cocoa and some tea. Hot cocoa and some tea. Definitely gonna make that. Oh. Oh no. Whew. So right now I'm just grinding on Castle Crashers, just trying to level up my character. I don't recall this game being this difficult. I mean, I do, but man. Guess that latest update made the game worse out here. But yeah, that's just my honest thoughts on the whole TikTok ordeal and whatnot. And, like I said, I'm really happy with Red Note. Glad to be back on Trovo. Happy to be starting this new chapter. I'm not really in it for the views and stuff. I'm literally giving the success and the views and stuff to my friends. Let them have it. Let the young folks have it. Because me, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. So that's why I'm not worried about it. I used to be big on, oh, I want to meet this person. Now I'm just at a point where I'm like, if I meet them, cool. If I don't, I'm not worried about it anymore. I got other things I got to focus on in my life. So not too worried about it. Now, I did hear about virality. And like I stated, this may be the first time that I will miss a virality because of work and, of course, college. So I highly doubt I'll be able to attend a virality. But if someone just magically gives me a ticket, one, I probably would tear up because I'll be like, well, wait a minute, that's not. You're breaking the rules. I'm the one supposed to be doing this. Why are you doing this for me? But I highly doubt that's going to happen. But then again, never say never. Hmm. Ah, fresh water. But we'll see. It looks nice. I will say that it looks nice. Definitely looks amazing. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Unfortunately, I don't think my PC can handle VR chat anymore. I'm starting to get to that point where my PC, with me and VR chat, it's hit or miss. Like it either works or whatnot. And that's insane because I technically have a medium spec PC now. I used to have a high end PC, but because of the 4,000, 5,000 graphics cards, now it's back to medium spec. And eventually I'm going to get a whole brand new PC soon. So I don't think my PC can handle virality, man. So I don't want to spend 50 or something dollars. And one, I have to work, which means I only can attend one day. And two, now that the whole system of the fact that you can just go into any instance and you know where your friends are, that kind of ruined it for me. Like I wanted to be surprised, about who I get to see, but now there's no surprises. It's like, okay, now I know who's gonna be in this instance. The whole point, man, of why I love Friday Aqua was that surprise factor. I went to an instance, hey, I haven't seen you forever. How you been? Now I know they're there, and it's just like, and now someone can argue, say, well, technically speaking, that can work, especially for those if you haven't been on VR chat for a while. Well, for them, understandable. But for me, it's like, now I know where everyone is. And it's just like I miss where I didn't know. That's how I met Princess, and that's how I met, my pony friends there. Because it was that element surprise. I walked up to them, I said hi, we talked, and we ended up being good friends. But funny thing is, out of all those pony friends, Princess and I end up being like really close as friends. So it, it's really funny how that worked out, and that's why I always believe in the philosophy of don't judge people just because of their mannerisms at first, because they may end up being your best friends forever. Wouldn't you all believe me if I told you that my best friends that I've known are the exact opposite of me? That these were people that were broken, that dealt with a lot more than I have, that dealt with a death, that dealt with drug addictions and whatnot, and now they're like literally one of my best friends. Literally would have my back. Literally would tell somebody off if they found out that I was being messed with or lied to. Like that's the type of friendship that I developed with some of these folks, and it's just mind blowing. Like me and Princess were pretty much going to celebrate our third year of being friends. Piro, same thing. And I should do like if you know me for 3 years, come to my instance. We're celebrating partying type instance, but that's only like if folks have known me for that long. Like I'll have like a party and stuff. And that's another thing that kind of is iffy with me with VR chat. We need more elaborate party worlds. Which again, kudos to the VR chat community for getting that fixed. But we need more like big giant party worlds with great lighting. Like I've been to one and I was like, we need more party worlds like this. Where I'm actually at a party. The bar worlds I can care less about because how many times can you reinvent a bar world? I mean, yeah, you get the little psychedelic effects here and there, but to me, bar worlds are just like, I just, again, I have my own personal reason why I don't like them. The movie world is fine, and I'm gonna keep it hush hush at that. It's honestly perfect now. It's perfect. I've been wanting this for years, and we finally got a movie world that looks amazing. So that's great. Um, I think the biggest issue now is the game worlds because, and I'm gonna post this video on Clapper and of course on Retina one day. There's just not a lot of worlds that are just friendly, quote unquote, for Quest users and Android users. And I agree, that's not fair for anyone. Like I have a lot of acquaintances and friends that are on Quest and they can't join me because their PC isn't powerful enough. I feel like VR chat really needs to figure out a way to encourage um, the developers of these worlds or like the creators of these worlds avatars, for every time you make an avatar or whatnot and it receives X amount of like uses or whatnot, will increase your pay or something. Like I feel like that will definitely entice users to want to make worlds and stuff quest compatible because I believe if a little bit of money is involved, they will be like, oh, okay, now I want to do it. It shouldn't take that, but it shouldn't, go that far. But yeah. So as far with me with Ferality, we'll see. It's possibly a no for me, but we'll see. We shall see. Again, there's a lot going on in the world, and I believe around that time I'm going to be more incredibly busy than ever. So I probably won't even be able to attend it. So anyway, if anything, because it's always held on the weekends, I'm probably gonna miss out. So, and I know some folks will be like, "Where were you? I was looking for you for." I'm like, "Yeah, I decided not to attend. I had work. You still could have came. What time do you get off work? 12 o'clock. You could have stayed to chill with me for 6 hours. We could have party. Like, yeah, no. I'd rather use that time to learn Chinese and attend college and just work a little bit more than bother with that. Ferrari's nice and all, but I feel like Ferrari needs to offer just a little bit more if they want me to spend up to almost $100 a ticket. I'm sorry, but it's been a great. How many events I've been to? 4 events, but you know, we got to do more than this, man. And there definitely needs to be a more friendlier experience for Android users and for Quest users. And there also should be like a trial version of Ferality for certain users, right? So that way, for those who can't afford it, they can at least like attend like the orientation. They can at least attend like maybe 1 or 2 events of their choice, and then afterwards, um, that's just pretty much it. Like at least give them a choice, so that way they can like have like an idea, or like maybe offer more passes, especially if you pay a lot of money. But then again, if you invite way too many people, it can cause the worlds to lag. So it's like all of that comes into play. And the fact that these events can be expensive is even mind blowing too. So all of that, I definitely do take into consideration. So don't worry. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I was gonna say. I'm still contemplating on going on the rock because a lot of people ask, "It's like, are you gonna be 18 plus? Or are you gonna be SF?" I think it's best because of everything that's going on in the world right now and the fact that people are really hammering on streamers about the silliest of things to just keep it the SFW slash suggestive route. Meaning, suggestive meaning, I already know I'm going to deal with friends or whatnot. I'm going to say some 18 plus stuff. That's fine as long as it doesn't break terms of service. SFW mostly just for me because I really just want to educate people, talk to people, and have that experience. And of course, allow people to pretty much be able to say whatever they want in the chat. I just want to be that type of streamer. I don't want to be that streamer that's like, I'm fully SFW because I have to be because sponsors and whatever. Nah, that's not how we're gonna roll here. We're not doing that, chief. We're not doing that. We're not gonna be PG, you know, but we'll be at least PG 13 or something like that because I don't want people to feel like that they have to be, squeaky clean in my chat and whatnot. Now, over on my Twitch, I didn't care because it showed. I pretty much just let people say and do whatever they want. But when it comes to my YouTube, when it comes to my Trovo, I have to tread very lightly. Because, again, even though I can say till I'm blue in the face, 18 plus, please, 18 plus, please, that's not really fair to those who do have common sense, and some even have parents that watch my content with them. Like I remember there was a moment where there was someone's kid that watched my streams, and they had their grandpa with them, so they had an adult. So it's like, and I was like, you do realize that I may say certain words and talk about certain things. They said they didn't care. I said, okay. Now, if it's instance like that, then it's like, well, what can you really do if the adult is there? I could pretty much just say, hey, I'm gonna just have to ask y'all to leave my stream, or I'm gonna have to ban y'all. I could do that, but you know, since there wasn't really anything bad or inappropriate happen, I said, sure, why not? That type of stuff can be nerve-wracking, especially if you just want to create this type of free environment, where everyone can join and talk. But the thing is, I pretty much state that in order to join, you have to be 18 plus. But I do make exceptions because again, if the term service says, well, you have to be this certain age in order to interact, then it's like, okay, whatever. Because again, you never know who you may end up helping at the end of the day. You could just be talking, and you could help some teenager, from not wanting to off themselves. I've heard that, and I've actually done that where I've helped someone not end it all. So I prefer 18 plus, honestly, just for safety reasons and because I am an adult. But if someone happens to come and whatnot, it's fine. Like, even on my TikTok, I was like, man, I just want to do 18 plus. But when I saw how many young folks I've helped motivate and whatnot, man, I just said, oh, you know what? Fine. I was like, all right, fine, man. Fine. I will say that the only thing that's going to definitely eat at me when it comes to not being on TikTok for 1 month is just the fact of a lot of people that have come to my streams and supported me and even talked to me in the DMs. So just to check up on me or to see what my next video is going to be. And that, man, is just awesome. I never got a lot of that on Twitch. Twitch was all pretty much, create this culture of you have to do this, you have to, be, entertaining and yada yada yada, and you have to have all these redeems and whatnot. Now that I'm away from all of that nonsense, I don't have to worry about having to have channel redeems and whatnot and constantly keep telling people to subscribe and whatnot. I pretty much have found something that just works for me. And while that's all granted, and I know there's a lot of YouTubers that pretty much state that you're supposed to do that, I don't have to worry about that. I could pretty much have a month break where I don't have to tell my viewers, tap 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 the like button and da 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 da. I don't have to do that anymore. I can just simply just talk, chill, play games, have meaningful conversations, and then have moments where I don't want to talk because I am a selective mute, which a lot of people don't know. I am a selective mute. I have moments where I just may not want to talk. So there we go. But with all that being said, 21st. Okay, so folks, on the 21st, Rivals of 8 for 2 is going to release an update, and I'm so excited. And one of the characters is going to be this polar bear lad from Rivals 8 for 1. He's coming to Rivals 8 for 2 tomorrow, which is kind of ironic that this character, right, is coming, and he's a polar bear, and it's going to be one of the coldest days here, for my home state of Ohio. So it's just like the irony is real. And then you got Conan the Barbarian, who's going to be released as well. So it's just insane. The 21st is just going to be such a revolutionary year, man. I just, sorry, not revolutionary year, revolutionary day. My apologies. I just want to see what else is going on January 21st because I'm kind of curious now. I want to see January 21st. Go to new and noteworthy. Oh, actually, okay. I just want to see. So on January 21st, we're gonna have a tons of games come out. Uh, a King Arthur game, a Dokapon game, a game called Hordes of Hell, and it looks absolutely incredible. I'm actually gonna add the demo. May even try out the demo. Yeah, download that demo, baby. I'm gonna download that demo. Demo 7.7 point. Okay, honestly looks a lot of fun. All right, cool. So Hordes of Hell looks amazing. What else we got here? The King Arthur free to play game. The Shell looks like a horror game. Sacrifice Villains. It's a visual novel. So that's pretty cool. That there's going to be a lot being released on the 21st. So that's honestly awesome. And then you got Conan the Barbarian, right? Being released for Mortal Kombat 1. You know, Broken Combat 1, as we like to joke about it. And then we're going to have, you know, the Rivals A for 2 DLC character. Give me a second. I need to look up what his name is. That's a darn shame considering the fact that this comes from someone who's a huge Rivals of Aether fan. But the name of the character is Etlius. 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 So I'm really excited, and honestly, it makes me want to play Rivals A for 2. But yeah, I'm so excited that he's going to be available on the 21st for free. He's going to be available for free. One of the biggest issues that a lot of people are having with the game, sadly, is the online. But other than that, once they get that sorted out, people will definitely flock back to the game. Let's see. Right now, we went from 3,000 players to 584. The grind system is pretty much an issue, which I predicted would happen, but I'm still sticking with Route Safer 2 because it's a really fun game. I actually like all the awards that you unlock just by, meeting different streamers and lurking in their chat. I honestly forget to say hi. Let's see here. Uh there is a Steam Deck that is $400. So I no longer have to deal with getting the I don't know how that's gonna work. Isn't it possible to just plug in an external hard drive and just play your games that way? I mean, it looks tacky, but why not just do that? Just plug in an external hard drive, and on the Steam Deck and just play your games that way. Of course, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's not going to be supported anymore," and so yeah. Also, did I give my thoughts already on how I feel about what was it? I think I gave my thoughts on like how I felt about the Nintendo Switch 2. I stated I didn't care. And I meant that. I meant that wholeheartedly. I did not care. There was nothing to care about it. So that's why I just said, eh. And I checked out the games that are going to be released for it, and I was just like, eh. That was just my reaction. Just, eh. Like, literally. I missed out on the Wii U. I missed out on the Switch. And I'll gladly miss out on the Switch too. And I've been happy content. I don't mind missing out on certain things. It's all good. In other news with gaming, oh wait, I think there's another game that I'm not aware of. Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter 5 Revo is only $16? Virtual 5 Revel on Steam is only $16. Wow. That's and they definitely, update the graphics. That's just mind blowing, honestly. I gotta say, that's actually pretty cool. So tomorrow, even though it's gonna be a cold, really cold day for me, those two games, and of course learn more Chinese, it's gonna make it worth it. It's gonna make it all worth it. All I gotta say is nice. Very, very nice. All right. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, hey, Jeremy, how you been? And you have yourself a good night. Appreciate you stopping by. Wow, Jeremy, you have been on a roll. All right, let's see here. Kiss some pressures. There we go. There we go. Yes. Yes. Phew. Why are there so many enemies to fight? Oh, they ran away. Yes, I leveled up. Ah, crud. Ah. Where's the steering wheel? Woo. No. I forgot what the steering wheel is, man. Uh. Dang. Right. Hmm. Oh, got my covers on me. Oh. Dang. Gotcha. Uh. Excuse me. What the heck? That's a volcano. Uh, 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 Goodness, man. Finally. I don't think I remember ever fighting a volcano before. Hmm. Maybe I have. Excuse me. Has it been that long, Castle Crashers? Oh, yeah, I remember now. Got to end this quickly. Yes. Woo! Wait, what? Hmm. Yeah. Oh, here we are. Oh, I remember this part. Oh man, this level was amazing. Pirate ninjas. Ah, ugh. Get off of me. Freaking parasite. All right, hang on. I'm gonna take a little break. Whew, I'm back. Ooh. Cold. Where's my away from this window? I know I got a little bit. Move these muscles. Push, push, oh, push, push. Push. And push. Push. Oof. Just pushing my bed away from that window. Because it's bad. This air is bad. Mm-mm. That cold air is nauseous. Don't make anybody angry. All right. So I pushed my bed so far away from that window. That should be good. Yogurt, chocolate milk, hot chocolate, water. Let's do this. Oh, these scorpions. I detest them so much. Why do they have to be scorpions? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Get off! Come on, level 20. My character's at level 24? Come on, man. Get off me. Oh, no. Dang. Whew. Oh. Uh. Ah. Nope. Why is there two of them? Oof. Ah, get off! Oh, man. There we go, level 25. I'm still getting my R's. whooped. Still getting my buttocks whooped, lads. It ain't looking good for me. Ah. Oh. Dang it. Oh. No. No. Don't. No. Don't do it. No. 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 Oh. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Ah. It's alien Hobbit. Holy crud. Holy crud. Holy crud. Holy crud. It's the aliens from Alien Hobbit. I was a side boss. I need a stronger weapon. Ow. Ow. Oh. Ah. It's all the developers. Yeah, it's all the developers. Well, not all of them, but some of them. I believe there's a few more that are missing the right. I think that's all. Wasn't expecting me to throw it now, huh? No one ever expects a poem. Oh, there's too many of them. There's too many of them. This is getting ridiculous. Gotcha. No! Don't do it! No! Woo! Oh, crud. Wow. What a wuss. Oh, crud. Barely made it. I barely made it. Holy crap. Barely made it. Oh my goodness. Woo. Mm, don't. Friggin' scorpions, man. Leave us alone. Oh my goodness, they keep respawning. Oh, man. Oh. No. Ugh. Dang it. Oh. Oh. Ah, all these plastic scorpions. Ah, ah. To it. To it. Ah. Sheesh. Oh, my fingers. Ah. Okay. Focus, 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 focus. Ow. Oh. Ow. Yeah, one focus left. Oh. There. Oh, come on. Oh. Ah. Oh. Come on. Follow up, please. No, 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 no. Oh. Ah. Why is there no dodge mechanic? Ah. Finally. Ow. Ah. No. Ah. No. Yes. Finally. But the damage has already been done. Ah, crud. Dang it. Yes. I think that's a great way to end the stream, I guess. Hmm. Let me try the Sports of Hell demo. But I'll do that off stream. So Trovo, glad to be back. And to everyone on YouTube, expect to see more of me. Um, so tune in tomorrow. I'll be playing Mortal Kombat and Rivals of Acre 2. And if you have any more questions about Red Note, Clapper, or pretty much what's going on with me with Twitch and TikTok, just let me know. Team reinvention process. Again, welcome President Donald J. Trump for yet a second term. Please just do what you say you're going to do and don't get distracted. And just focus less on things that are not really all that important. Like focus on like giving us better medical care, jobs, you know, reuniting and uniting states and countries. Because again, I feel like that's what will make America great. Just saying. But anyway, y'all take care, be safe, and show a lot of respect today. Regardless of your viewpoints and whatnot, just show a lot of respect. If you can't show a lot of respect, just stay off the internet for the rest of the day. Have a good one, and we shall continue this reinvention process another time.